how is the setting battle going, and what's going to determine how soon do you have to settle that?
I'm going to have an idea of the roles that they will play by Monday, okay? And I think that it's pretty even. I'm not going to say anything right now, I will tell you that I think Deidre has some consistency in some of her outside hitting and out of system setting, and I think that Katie is very good at certain tempo things, especially with middles and slides. So we're going to have to get both of them better in the areas that they're not great in, and then we're going to use and leverage our strengths, and we'll make that decision.
You talked about playing both of them this year out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's something you have not done in a long time.
That's correct.
Multiple setters in the same season. Can that work?
Yes, it can work. What I want to do is define clearly for them what their roles are, what they're good at, what they need to improve at, so that they can continue to do it. I really don't want it to be a deal where they're constantly looking over their shoulder at, am I going to get yanked or not? Because I think that's uncomfortable, and I don't want them to be uncomfortable, okay? But I do see that, and you know, Katie's 6'2". If Katie's not on the court, but we need blocking, we're going to put her in. You know what I mean? If we're in a situation where we're passing very poorly and Katie's starting, we may put Deidre in. There's also times when Deidre may be going across the front row, we put a blocker in for her and put Katie in on the back row. So there's all kinds of situations that we can use them both in. So we're fortunate to have two good players. Yes, I will. That question, by the way, was, how's the setter battle?
What's that been like so far in this camp?
It's definitely a challenge having both of us in the same year, and you know, with Evan leaving, we weren't expecting to have the job handed over to us so quickly, but I think we are both ready for it, and the challenge, like Thomas said, has just been so even, and I think we're both fighting for it, and whatever happens is going to pay off in the end.
I was talking to the other setters, you know, what's that competition level like in this fall camp so far?
I mean, it's pretty high. We're both coming in every day and competing really hard to try to fight for that spot, so and it's definitely pushing us to be better.
And what's that relationship like with Katie outside the court?
Right, we compete on the court, and outside of the court we get along great. We know how to leave it on the court, so.
You got a week away from school, just a week and a few days from that first match. What's your excitement level? What's your confidence level like?
I'm very pumped for it, and I think we're going to do great. We've been practicing really hard during these 2 days, so I think it'll show and pay off.